As you all might know, virtual reality is becoming increasingly popular now. Many game companies working on VR games. Here at Gram, we are on the same page. We believe that virtual reality is the next big thing. So, we decided to make a VR version of Tantan. Normally, Tantan has mobile dynamics, but we want to see how the drag and drop functions of the game would work on VR. Production only took about 2 days. The first day, I spent most of my time coding Tantan into a 3D format. And on the second day, I integrated it to VR system. All of the coding was done with C# and Unity editor. We used Oculus Rift as a virtual reality headset. For the controls of the game, we used Deep Motion Depth Sensor, which detects hand movements, and it allows users to interact manually with the VR interface.
The CrowdUp event was really great. We reached out to hundreds of students in E2 and other universities in Istanbul. It was a crowd filled with developers and artists and game designers and entrepreneurs. So it was a great event for us, and it also gave us an opportunity to test our latest VR technology there. At the moment, we are working on looking at different player experiences and try to find out what's best for the players and what's next after mobile. So we have several different approaches, but VR is one of them. So what better place to test our puzzle game, as a VR puzzle game, other than CrowdUp. We work with we had different visitors from different backgrounds, different demographics. We were able to track their usage patterns. We were able to track their the way they use VR, how they interact with our game. One of the questions that we were looking to answer was to see whether VR was viable for a puzzle game. Most of the VR games are actually action games, so we were curious, will people play a puzzle game on VR? And it turns out that there are several parameters that will affect whether they want to play a puzzle game on a VR. And thanks to our people here, we had a really good design that enabled us to capture the essence of the gameplay. One of the things we realized, for instance, was that people were really happy that they can see their hands. It gave them an opportunity to interact. One other key result from our public beta test from this VR experience was that we didn't know how long people can play on a VR, but it turns out actually the average session times are much higher than what we originally anticipated. So that was also another great aspect. That's something we didn't know, we just learned from this event. And apart from that, I think it also helped us tell people what Gram Games is about. We talked about the way we work. We talked about what makes Gram Games different from rest of the technology companies out there in Istanbul. We also talked about gaming industry. We realized most students don't know much about this industry, so we were able to tell them how exciting things are and how fast this industry moves. So overall, I think it was well worth all the effort, and I want to thank everybody here at Gram Games that they did an awesome job.